Okay, for today's fun project, this is what I came up with. This is going to be my cabinet for my van. This is going to store all of my tools that I have pretty much just lying on the floor over there right now. Really couldn't find anything that would fit my van and still allow me to fit 4x8 sheet goods in the back. There really aren't many options. I mean, you can get all kinds of different build-out kits from different companies with metal shelving. It's like wall-to-wall shelving. It doesn't really allow you to fit sheet goods, 4x8 sheet goods, while also having deep enough drawers for large equipment and tools. So I came up with something myself. So this is what I came up with. This unit doesn't lock into these Packout bases, but it does have the handle on the back. So that handle, I'm basically gonna lift it up and slide it in and let that back handle hold it behind this locking shelf. I'm gonna do a little test to see how hard it is to get in and out, but basically that's how I'm gonna keep this one from rolling out. These are all gonna lock onto bases, and these drawers, using this hardware, these are heavy duty drawer slides with locks. So no matter how hard you pull, this won't budge. Unlock it, and it pulls right out nice and easy. And it also locks in the fully open position. I don't care about that, but for being in a van or any moving vehicle, this is an absolute must. So, lock, done. Each side's gonna have an individual lock, so they're just gonna be like this, standing up. So to open it, all you gotta do is just push down on these tabs on both sides, and the whole drawer will pull right out. Also, if anybody's interested, I think what I'm going to do is sell these prints for a couple bucks. They're super simple. You can download a copy of this full set of instructions, which includes different side views, shelf details. This has the hardware specs for the stuff that I purchased. You can use whatever you want. And it also has a materials list and a cut sheet for the plywood. There we go. Okay. So it does lock in the fully open position, as well as fully closed. So my goal with this is to be able to have all my fittings in here locked shut. Nothing can move. This is very secure in the van. I don't have to worry about anything tipping over, moving, jumping, anything. I could hit the biggest pothole in New Jersey and this is not gonna bounce out. But I also want to be able to, without having to take the entire thing out of my van, open the container, take one item out if I want, put it back, sort through it, without having to remove the entire bin. Leave it in place, done, and I have full access. All right, so this is my solution. I had to make a few changes. I didn't notice that this bump out was going to be in the way of my accessories that were taller. This isn't mobile, this stays stationary. These two drawers pull out, just enough room, access them, get anything out of it I need, close it, lock it. Same with the bottom. The drawer slides don't pull out quite far enough for these full-size bins to leave the lid open, but that's not a big deal. I can still get to anything I want in here. Take something out without taking the whole thing out. Put it back, lock it, and this fits nice. So this drawer has a notch in the back to keep this from sliding out. Unless you pull the whole, all the weight of it up, it's not going to come out. So it's locked in unless you just pick up on it so that that back handle lowers. It's just like an inch up, that's all. But it grabs it just enough to keep it from moving. And this is also high enough where I can still open it enough to be able to get a tool out if I don't want to take the whole bin out. So that's also a plus. I'm not really concerned about this sliding out because it's so heavy and the wheels are going in this direction. If the wheels were going in this direction from stopping and starting in the vehicle, that might be more of an issue, but I'm not worried about it. Now, I can add more shelves if I had more bins, but this is all that I have that I keep in here. So in the future, maybe, and probably going to put my wall control board back up on the side of this as well for extra storage. So I can put cords and anything else I want on here. So, and if I don't put that back up, I'll just put some wood anchors on this and whatever. So yeah, it all fits nice. And this fits on nice and easy. Plenty of room. Yeah, works good. So here you can see I had to this is also why I didn't glue anything, because of the weird angles of the van. The back of the van is flat from there to there. And then from that point on, the van wall tapers in. So I had just enough room with the taper at 4 foot is what I figured to not hit the outside panel. But I didn't account for this bump out up here. And that's the issue I had. So I had to lower that. And I also didn't show it, but I had to build these little 1.5-inch spacers to clear for the thickness of my door hinge here. So this is through, I got lag bolts, small lag, like little metal self-tapping bits in this, from this side in, attaching this, so this is secure. And again, here's the bottom. Just notched out enough to fit that handle in there. And without pulling the whole bin out, I can still open this lid enough to be able to get any tools in here out that I may need. So, yeah. Pretty happy with it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. And if you're interested in any of the products that I used to build this, you can check the link in the description to see all the products that I used for building the cabinet. Thanks. Where did I put the sheet? Hi, pups.